What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter. I got the legendary Lil Bubba back up in here. Me and Bubba done did an interview. We almost at 500,000 views with all our videos together. He got a lot of videos on YouTube. Everything he posts on there, people always stealing. How you doing, legend?
You already know it is Lil Bubba here. You know what I'm saying? Remain humble, be patient, stay low. That's all I know.
Most definitely. You know, we got new people in the culture every day, Bubba. Now, for the people who don't know what's going on, you'll let them know exactly what your name is and where you're from.
I go back Lil Bubba. I'm from 61st, 62nd Epoch. You know, that's Taquan world. You know, same neighborhood, FbgDuck from, you know, STL, Tuckerville, Gyro City, all in the same little area.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I spoke to you last time, asked you questions about the differences between neighborhoods and everything. We did that. I done seen you on other platforms too. I kind of want to jump right back into it. Bubba, I done seen you in Chicago a lot lately. Is it different now than how it was like back in the day and shit? Because it kind of looked like you might have left for a little while.
Yeah, like right now, you know, I just left for a minute, just like try to get my mind right. You know, you don't want to be stuck in the same place too long. You try to leave and come back and retreat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That type of person I am, man. Type person to just lose myself, can't figure it out. I'm gonna leave and come back. You know what I'm saying? Better. I ain't the type of nigga that want to throw myself in jail to get my mind right. I'd rather just go somewhere else to think and do something positive and get my mind right, you know?
Right. Is it different now that you're back around and shit like that? Do you see, like, you know, differences in the neighborhood? Is it still the same vibe?
I ain't gonna lie. It's like, everything's still the same. It's just some motherfuckers, me and them probably just got a little, well, they probably got a little animosity towards me. I ain't got no animosity towards nobody. I'm just gonna always keep it real and speak up how I feel.
Right.
At the end of the day, I'm a grown man. I ain't Lil Bubba no more. I'm big Lil Bubba, but I still go by Lil Bubba. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So whatever a nigga say or feel, that's how he feel. I'm gonna keep it real and speak how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. You know, but you know now, years later, your neighborhood is famous all on the internet. Is this super dangerous for you?
Nah, it could be and it can't be. It's all about how you carry yourself, you know what I'm saying? You put yourself in a mix of being on dumb shit, you gotta carry yourself with dumb shit. You put yourself being humble and moving right, that's how you get treated, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So people love you, get love.
Right.
Man, you own, you live long.
But people got memories, they don't forget things and shit. You know, you link to a lot of shit in the drill culture. Do you always keep that in your mind while you moving around and shit like that?
I too much don't even know what I'm linked to because I don't really be with nobody that be in the mix for nobody to know me or know what I'm linked to, not like that, you know what I'm saying?
Your neighborhood, one of the most famous neighborhoods on the internet, Taekwondo world.
For sure.
You know, it's people in different neighborhoods having conversations in barbershops about y'all and shit like that. So, you know, do you keep that in your mind when you're moving in these streets, that it's a lot of people know how you look and you might not know how they look?
Yeah, but I always, you know, I'm the type of person, like, I ain't even be nowhere where there's too much going on there, you know? Like, I ain't trying to do that. You know, I already lost too many people, so I learned from other people's mistakes.
Right.
So it's like, why move like that? You know, somebody already lost their life like that. Like, females be trying to, let's do this, let's do that. Nah, sweetheart, I ain't doing that.
Right.
I ain't move like that. You know what I'm saying? So, shit like that.
I get it. I want to ask you a strong question, Bubba. Recently, a newspaper came out in Chicago, the Sun-Times newspaper. It had the legendary FbgDuck on it. You know FbgDuck. The newspaper had a strong headline that says 100K was put on FbgDuck head. The streets did their homework and said it was KingVon who put this money on Duck, allegedly. First thoughts came to your head when you heard that whole situation.
I'm gonna be honest with you, when Duck first died, that shit didn't even cross my mind or what he would think like that. I just thought they got up with folks or whoever got up with folks. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now getting to the bottom of all this shit, I look at it a different way. Like, motherfucker probably, I ain't saying that they did whatever they did, but if they put the 100,000, that was the way to get them out the way, so we won't be able to feed our hood and be on the level like them, you know what I'm saying? But back then when he died, I ain't even look at it like that. I just thought they got out with folks, whoever got out with folks, you know what I'm saying? Right. Shit like that.
I get it. You know, now that, you know, news then broke that the police arrested 5 people from Oblock.
For sure.
Is justice something you want, or you not really with the court shit? Because I asked a lot of people this.
Like, 5 for me, like, shit. This shit all in the streets, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta leave that shit in the street. But sometimes, even if it's in the street, you can't stop the police from doing what they doing. So what the police dig and do their work and get up with it, that's the police work. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I would just leave this shit in the streets so I don't need to speak about it and play the streets.
Right. No, I get it. You know, not to stay on the duck thing so much, but when we mention Duck, it always seemed to have Von name on the side of it. Was that weird for Bubba hearing all these songs from KingVon name dropping somebody you know?
See, me, it ain't. I was hip to it because it been going on for so long. So like people distant dead and real, that shit don't really faze me. It don't really. It's like it is what it is, you know. Because Foden was doing that first, saying for them names. So it's like
Right.
when they started doing it, just made me feel like why they doing it, you know. But it is what it is.
But you know, it's a lot of people from your neighborhood that have been on the internet. You know, from parents, mamas, and all kind of stuff.
For sure.
Has the internet exploited your neighborhood? You believe the internet?
I think it's just like it's time for our hood to get the like shine or publicity they need, because you know motherfuckers been doing this shit for so long, it's making motherfuckers fall back and don't even want to be around. So motherfuckers doing what they doing to try to win. You know what I'm saying? We ain't like them niggas. We ain't on our block no more. Motherfuckers grown.
Right.
Motherfuckers doing other shit. They got new generations, so they shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't recruiting and doing that. Motherfuckers family. It is what it is. You get grown. You do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
I get it. You know, I see FbgDuck mom saying a lot about the mayor Lori Lightfoot. You know, kind of praising Lil Durk while saying, you know, Duck a gang member and shit like that.
Coming from my end, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. We look at it like same. I'm just giving you this look. Back then, like a couple years ago, we used to be on our blocks like deep as hell, like out there deep. You know, the police helicopter shit used to come make us leave. They got the opportunity to do it. The police let them be out there deep as hell, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of shit people in our hood gonna try to do to throw back at them, because a lot of shit we ain't get to do that they did, or you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit. I'm phone now.
But, you know, not to be so nosy in this, but, you know, I asked, like, Young them. Young told me Dirk neighborhood is real far from his neighborhood.
We don't even know Lil Durk. We don't even know why he's saying nothing about our homies or our hood. That's just a clicked up beef, you know, because Oblock and them, whatever. But we don't do shit like that. We ain't doing no shit like that. We niggas just make more wars, make more beef and shit like that.
Right.
Even though motherfuckers ain't gangbang no more, I'm just saying it in the past, you know?
So is that true that, like, Dirk neighborhood, not by your neighborhood, it's not that close by? It was no real issue with him?
Never been a real issue. They all went on cross state. We don't even look at nothing past down that Calumet. Prairie, Indiana, you know what I'm saying?
So where all the name dropping, the diss songs and things like that come from, in your opinion?
I ain't gonna lie.
Just the music?
People been asking me that question too about that shit. I ain't gonna lie. It's like, I really don't know, but I was starting to understand the mix and shit, because I used to be on my homie Richard Jerk crib and Billy 50 Shot was making music and shit. But E-Day was the one who should have got signed first, you know what I'm saying? Him, Billy, and Duck, you know what I'm saying? Because they was the ones kicked the shit off with all the music type shit.
People say that, so they was the first ones.
Yeah, because Keith was more so like he was making music, he had a little mixtape, but Keith was more like on some Rich the Kid. No, not Rich the Kid, motherfucker. What's Sweaty them name? True Boy and them. Sweaty from Atlanta.
I'm not real sure.
What the fuck he made? Little rich kid and them from Atlanta. He was like, he tried to do shit like them, dressed like them, the swag, nerdy boy shit. But E-Day and phone them took off. Keith just got on because he was a young motherfucker, looked like he was lit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I don't really like speaking down on him because he good, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't nothing to speak down on him, but phone them, you know?
A lot of people said that Billionaire was like here before a lot of these guys.
Oh yeah, Billy was going crazy with Buck 20 now.
Mm.
I'm from the Buck 20 boy, Buck 20 brick boys. I'm from them.
You know, Bubba, you just said something that kind of sent my street reporter senses off. You know, I'm a street reporter. I study the culture, kind of like a drill historian.
For sure.
And you just said a name, 50 Shots.
Yeah, big bro.
Right. You know him personally.
Yeah.
Now, I'm under the impression that, you know, through the internet, this the guy that was allegedly behind a guy by the name of Whitey. That's allegedly.
Shit, I don't know if it's already on the internet, it's broadcast. I guess that the cases shit, I guess they gotta be it. But other than that, I don't really be knowing about nobody cases and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't place myself in no case. I don't know about nothing.
But this the 50 Shots that the internet speaks on. He's currently locked up.
Yeah.
He be coming home soon or no?
I think if I ain't mistaken, I think bro lost this case. I think if I ain't mistaken, I believe somebody told me that.
I just wanted to say that because I heard that and I hear the name Whitey in KingVon songs and shit like that.
Off back.
Yeah. Bubba, I want to ask you another strong question because you knew Lil Tay too.
Yeah, let's tell you, little bro.
Yeah. You know, Lil Tay had a lot of followers, a lot of clout, you know, a lot of support on the internet, but I didn't see no rap songs from him.
He didn't get a chance to get in the studio because he ain't put his mind into really doing it. I was trying to help him get in the studio and young enough. He just ain't put his mind into doing it. You know, he want to be on street shit, you know. Right. Still want to be out.
You know, he got a lot of aggressive videos on the internet and things like that. The internet tend to label him like Frankenstein.
What's up?
Have you ever spoke with him about like the internet presence and shit like that on the internet?
Not really, cause more like his generation, them the kids who on the internet who doing, you know, a lot of internet. That's how they get their publicity. So,
do videos like that make you hot? Do the videos like that target you and stuff like that? Because there's rumors that, you know, he might have been targeted because of some of the videos he put out on the internet.
Yeah, sometimes it be like that. It be like that, yeah. Cause you have niggas you beef with, they might see you, or somebody that know them might see you, or you know, I'm for do all type of sneaky shit to get a motherfucker.
What was your thoughts when you heard about Tay though? Not to stay on him so much, cause I had a chance to interview him. I thought he was a dope guy, you know.
Man, I was just shocked. I was just talking to Lil Bro in front of him. I was shocked though, like damn, Lil Tay don't need a motherfucker who move like that without a move. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to speak on his hand. He need a motherfucker move, you know. Folks.
He was young when.
Yeah.
Is you used to the distance, like you said, you used to the distance, so you don't feel no type of way by hearing, you know, it's videos of people on the internet throwing shots at Tay, and after he passed, the shit like that get to you?
Not really, because I ain't gonna lie, I don't be listening to that type of music. I listen to motivational type music, like music that's gonna make me get some money and want to win. I don't be really caught up in that type of drill dumbass shit, you know what I'm saying? But I fuck with it, you know? I fuck with everybody in Chicago music. I fuck with them, all the females going crazy right now. I'm following the female. That's what I forgot to look at. The females, they going crazy.
Facts.
The females going crazy.
No, that's a fact. You know, another video of you that went viral, not to laugh because I don't think that's funny, but it's just crazy how you post something on social media, next thing you know, it got 50, 60, 70,000 views on another platform.
Yeah, man, they be still, they got to pay them for some money or something. Y'all taking them videos, man. I ain't even, motherfucker, you tell me, don't be doing that shit, though. That's how motherfuckers get money, though. I ain't even know all that.
Yeah, there's money in them videos.
I'm a homie.
You know, before Cash passed away, you kind of had a video with him, you know, that kind of went viral. You didn't look too happy. Did y'all ever clear that up?
Yeah, me and Cash cleared it up. I had seen him and we talked it out, but it was just a misunderstanding, you know what I'm saying? But Cash just a funny person, you know, he crack a lot of jokes and play, so you don't know if he's serious or playing.
Right.
And he plays so much, like, that's my man, Cash is my man, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he just play a lot. That's big, bro, for sure, you know what I'm saying? But that little shit with me and him and L and shit, I think that's why Young probably ain't fuck with him motherfucker now. But I told Young, I apologize, you know, that's my man. Right. And I want to swag a song up with him on phone him, but Young, a real man, a real member, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He out, regardless, rapper or not, he on the block, nothing out there, you know what I'm saying? But he probably feels the type way, you know, it's his brother. I ain't sweating it, but I told him I apologize, you know what I'm saying, for sure. For him.
Yeah, I think that, you know, I say, man, you know what, it looked like Bubba was upset in that video now, you know? But that's dope that y'all had a chance to get that right and shit like that. Bubba, now I got a strong question I want to ask you. This is a strong question, and this is the question, you know, I'm going to ask you without being policey, but I am going to ask you this question. First thoughts that came to your head when the internet leaked the video that allegedly shows somebody you know by the name of TB and a guy by the name of Get Right allegedly walking in the store, and they say that, you know, this person in this article of clothing shot somebody by the name of T-Roy. And the internet, you know, did their investigation and said this person was TB. You know, that video was very, very strong, you know. Do shit like that restart wars and restart beefs and shit like that?
I ain't gonna lie, stuff like that, like the police need to put that on the internet. That's just giving motherfucker more publicity, talk about it or do stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Right. But a lot of shit like that, man, motherfucker don't even really speak about shit until the police find out and hit the fan. That's when people speak about it, you know what I'm saying? Right. Shit like that, but I don't really feed to it. I don't know nobody do who shot who. I don't know none of that. I don't know nothing. Right. Place myself in there, I don't know nothing.
I guess, yeah. That shit get real policey though, don't it, you know?
Nah, it don't. It's just you gotta know how to answer questions. You gotta know how to guide yourself. That's you speaking. You should know how to, you know what I'm saying? Can't be mad at the interview people. That's up to you, what you say. And when your interview drop, that's up to you. You should know what you were saying.
Facts. But I do want to ask you to stay on this, to pull your arm a little bit more. videos like that, you know, that don't make you want to have extra security on you and stuff like that? Because I know it's a lot of guys from Taekwondo world, but Bubba, I think you like one of the faces.
Yeah, a lot of people say it, but you know, I just carry myself as a man, you know what I'm saying? I'm from where I'm from.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I just be telling myself, like, I ain't caught up in that shit, you know? So I move how I move, you know, I'm protect myself at all times. But if I see him from I like that, we could talk it out or what you on, yo.
Right.
All that other shit, I ain't with that because I've been in the street. You know, just jumped in the streets. I'm trying to win. I ain't trying to die in these streets.
I get it.
Yo, I ain't lost.
You know, the next question I want to ask you, now this is another one that's kind of strong.
For sure.
But the internet recently caught you, you know, recently going off, you know. You snapped Bubba on this video. It seemed like some guys from your neighborhood that you might have knew, might have grew up with and shit, might have kind of tested your nerve a little bit because you went off with allegations that a few people you know might have been involved with cooperating with the police. Is that something we can speak on?
Yeah, you speak like it was like, you know what I'm saying? The situation with that shit is like a few individuals, you know, my big bro, Big on Poppy, you know, if they was here, they'd be standing what I'm on, you know, standing with me, what I'm with, you know, I'm standing with them.
Right.
It's like some shit happening in the streets or whatever the situation might be. Motherfucker confronted, motherfucker say they ain't do that, want that. Years go by, motherfucker call from jail, say motherfucker on the motherfucker ass, motherfucker need to sign affidavit, whatever. Motherfuckers got to talking crazy. Whole time you a rat, you playing like you ain't a rat, you a rat. Ain't nothing to talk about. It came out true, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put a motherfucker name out because I ain't trying to get motherfucker no publicity or, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But motherfucker know they wrong. And my homie Biko and Pipe was there, be standing behind me with what I'm with, you know what I'm saying? I'm Lil Bubba though, so I ain't asking 100 niggas to move me, be with me. I'm gonna be a man and speak up how I feel all the time, you know what I'm saying? For sure.
You know, according to like, you know, another internet stuff, it alleges that, you know, I guess, if not, you know, a couple of people might have cooperated with the police.
For sure.
From, you know, this neighborhood in Taekwondo world.
For sure.
On a guy by the name Drose600. Did that change the whole outlook of y'all neighborhood when it happened?
See, with that situation, it took for a minute for it to even really hit the fan for motherfucker to really understand what was going on. Because motherfucker was, you know,
What you mean by
kids.
that?
Because motherfucker was still young, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Motherfucker wasn't really feeding it to it, but my homie Biko and Poppy, they was feeding it to it, you know, feeding it to me. You know, I ain't want motherfucker to go against the grain or get a motherfucker ass, but Phone was feeding it to me, and an individual got to act like he's something he not, got to going against the grain, doing all type of dumb shit, so he know who he is. Whatever the situation might be, claim he ain't told, but it's in paperwork, whatever the situation might be, you know what I'm saying? Free food, he ain't do what he did, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who did. Just don't watch jail on no man.
So, in your opinion, you don't get a pass if you young and cooperate? Like on some real shit, I know people say cooperating is cooperating, but I want
shit different now, cause I look at shit different, bro. I look at shit totally different now, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, growing up, we was more like, I guess if you more want to be in the streets, or you want to be in the streets, you should stand on the code. Right. But if you're a motherfucker that's like, you know you don't want to be in it, just get away from it before that shit defend. But like you was saying, for out there telling shit, some people got the right to tell if you go fuck with a motherfucker who don't got nothing to do with nothing. You go over there and fuck these people, break these people out, shoot them or something. They don't got no right but to tell. They don't know you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if it's a motherfucker on the streets playing, you shouldn't tell at all. Take what you got come with this. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
Take whatever you come. You should know that before you sign up in this shit, folks.
I get it. You know, with the whole thing is, you know, the D-Rose thing is with a guy named Benzel. You knew Benzel, real life, man.
Yeah, I know, bro.
Yeah.
For sure.
You notice, you know, he don't really, I mean, I understand he's a real person, but we don't see a lot of him on the internet. He wasn't a rapper, was he?
Nah.
Right.
Yeah, that was Lil Bro.
Just got caught up.
Yeah, he got caught up.
Some bullshit.
Yeah. Cause we got a lot of Lil Bro now. It was a lot of motherfuckers. It was a lot of shit going on. You know, motherfucker just. We was just a lot of little kids deep cell. Motherfucker just got everybody just got to find themselves doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's splitting up.
All right. Was that the rap that split everything up? Was that the rap that split everything up?
Nah, I ain't speaking
on neighborhood.
Nah, hell nah. Like I can't really speak on a lot of shit like that. But fire, like, I only be speaking fire 61st, 62nd ever hard TW. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't speak on that because my homie really ain't associated with a lot of people. A lot of people ain't associated with them, but people gonna say their name, act like that, but deep down, my friend really ain't fuck with us like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just act. You know what I'm saying? keep the publicity going. You know, use my fucking name for publicity stuff, but in real life, you don't be none of that, you know.
You know, a lot of guys from Taekwondo world that kind of gained fame in the drill culture, like TB, Poppy, Richie Jerks. You knew all these people.
Yeah.
You know, is it, you know, you don't go through certain moments knowing that they're not here no more, you know? Because it's a video with all three of them in it.
See, I was going through a phase. That was the phase why I left. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I went out of town to sit back and think, because it was like, everybody, my homie Jerk died. I was like, Big old Poppy Jerk, you know, he just died. That's the three.
Right.
When that happened, damn, fuck, I'm gone. You know, I sat back and chill. Motherfucker was looking at me like, are you going to lose yourself or you going to win? You know what I'm saying? So I thought to myself, I ain't finna lose myself. Phone wanted to rap. I got a little wave for rap. Why not rap?
Right.
But if Phone was to there, be thugging, like real disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? I'm always the humble one, just, you know what I'm saying? But Big old Poppy Jerk, they thugging, huh? Going crazy.
No, I totally get it. I totally get that. Yeah, that's crazy though, you know, because I did see a video with all of them in it.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's pictures of all three of them, and they no longer here.
Yeah, for now.
You know, that's real deep. Bubba, I want to ask you another strong question. I think this one is strong in the culture to me. You know, I know this might be crazy. This a line straddler, you know, and I shouldn't ask this, but, you know, I got you in here. I want to be transparent with the viewers. But, you know, it's another person from Taekwondo world that trended all over the internet by the name of 007 You know, the internet tells grisly stories about a house party that had 051Melly in it and things that kind of led up to his death. This was real strong. Was this the beginning of, like, you know, beef between these neighborhoods, like Young Money and Taekwondo world?
I don't even know about that. Even who died, I don't even know. I don't know. I mess with Melly and they. I don't know who about that. I don't know about no situation.
Right. Internet shit like that.
About that. I don't even be knowing nothing. You know.
There's a lot of internet videos about that situation. And it's the last thing I'm gonna say about that. You know, is it strong that the internet is picking up suspects and that shit change people's lives, right?
Find like. If the internet look for
just,
people,
you know, shit like that makes somebody super high. You become like a target when the internet is placing people at crime scenes and shit, right?
Yeah, yeah. No, you don't make yourself a target. It make you a target fires for the police, but not fires in the street. But you know, motherfucker don't be speaking on certain shit, placing themselves at crimes. You know how shit going down there. You talk about something. I mean, you there, you know what's going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know who did what, who did, who shot who. No, I just know everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For now.
But when you watch these documentaries, Chicago, Scene 88, all these documentaries that do stories about Jaro City, Taekwondo World, FBG, Oblock, how accurate is these things, Bubba? Because it's a lot of
20% right. Out of 100, I say 20% right.
Right.
Fire as people names, not as who doing the murders.
Right.
Like a lot of shit go on there, people just claim they do it. That's how the streets go.
Right.
Motherfucker get played for the murders, go to jail, get out, beat that shit.
Right. You knew Jacairo Barnes, didn't
you? Yeah.
Yeah.
KI, that's my homie. KI, yeah, that's my homie. Love KI.
The internet recently, here we go again with the internet, you know, that's why I wanted to speak to you about things you link to, maybe kind of debunk some of these things. You know, paperwork came out recently that claims, you know, KingVon, a rapper from Oblock, might have been a suspect in her death. Things like that, you know. Body cam videos are coming out now, arrest videos. You think the culture done got a little too nosy now?
It ain't even the culture getting too nosy. You gotta pay attention like that. The police want
The
this
police,
shit to
okay,
go
so
on,
you
bro.
said
like,
that at first. You break that down.
They keep posting shit like they expose the nigga. Like if you got any type of fame, buzz right now, you trying to blow, they looking for something to find you to put out. Like they looking for something. They looking for something. I guarantee you, they probably looking to see like, what we got this motherfucker. Let's find something him is eat. You know what I'm saying? Like you can see this shit. They find them motherfuckers. See TYB Face just hit a little buzz. They go find his shit, swipe all that shit away. That shit over with. I'm my homie. They picking with motherfuckers.
Right. You know, it's a new mayor in Chicago. It's gonna be a new mayor eventually. Is the city gonna be decent now? You think everything gonna slow down now?
Man, you can't. Motherfuckers got their own mans out here, man. Motherfuckers out here losing people, bro. Motherfuckers out here losing people. They like, man, I'm finna lose my life next. I'm finna go crazy.
Right.
That's what a lot of niggas don't know how to do. They gotta know how to manage themselves, like, mental wise, like, folks. I know how that shit feel, folks. When you mentally fucked up, bro, it'll make you just feel like you don't got no feeling, like you just a balloon floating, waiting to get popped.
Right.
I'm my homie, so you gotta like.
You say that losing people, that shit deep, ain't it?
Yeah.
Right. That's crazy.
It's only if you get to let that shit get in your mind, you could think about it. Like, you think about it. I've been obsessed where I thought about it and want to do crazy, but I like try to do shit. Like, I work out a lot. You know, I'm little, so I just try to work out a lot, so I don't think about that shit. I barely look at TV, barely play the game, so I work out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Trying to change my ways from being outside. Like, I'm always running the streets. I ain't finna keep doing that shit, bro. My uncle just told me, you know what happens to niggas who run the streets all day, they die. Gangsta niggas who run the street all day, they don't ever be in the crib. Oh, all right, you right. I listened to my uncle and my pops. Yeah, that shit, man, just move on.
Yeah, that's crazy. Last question I want to ask about that. How is the old neighborhood? Is it like, how is the old neighborhood? Is it young people inheriting these beefs? Everybody moved away? Is it different? Completely?
I think our neighborhood gonna get so popular that's gonna be, not trying to be racist, but it's gonna be a lot of whites moving in. It's slowly.
Why you say that?
Because it is, like, it's gonna get, like, they building a lot of new builds. There's a lot of whites coming in, all type of shit, bro. You don't see a lot of hypes out there standing around no more. You don't see a lot of people out there no more. But I guess it's because it ain't the summertime. I just probably gotta wait till the summertime type shit. Motherfucker be out.
Any new music coming out? What you got coming on with the music shit?
I got a mixtape coming out called The Real Me, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, The Real Me, okay.
The Real Me. I'm finna show The Real Me, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people disrespecting playing with me, you know what I'm saying? Even though I be humble, but I'm gonna show The Real Me. Right. Grade. Try to win, you know what I'm saying? Capitalize off this shit, man. I've been sitting back being humble playing. That's why I ain't get the rise, you know what I'm saying? I ain't one of the niggas who want to get on there with all the guns and do that anyway. Like,
right.
I'm more humble, you know what I'm saying? I'm just rap about real shit. I ain't finna keep rapping about all that shooting up, baby. I'm just rap about how the street shit is, you know?
Facts. When we gonna get that? You got a date on that, or you still adding to it?
I'm still working on it because I got like a lot of songs I'm going to see what I'm gonna put on there that's gonna fit it, you know what I'm saying? So anything with me just like I'm putting it in the puzzle, like trying to put a puzzle together. I ain't rushing it, nothing like that, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I got a little documentary I'm finna try to put out called it's all about a risk takers for life, you know what I'm saying? RTO, music entertainment, that's the little shit I'm stamping and running with, you know what I'm saying?
What's this documentary gonna be about?
It's gonna be basically about me talking about cause I climb risk takers, so like risk taker shit fire like I always had to take risks because I was little, you know, when I want to play ball. Anything I want to do, I had to take a risk for to show people that I want, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
No little weak nigga I had to show for me to be able to stand tall, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it's basically about. Talking about basketball, growing up in the neighborhood, a lot of shit, you know? That's all I put together about me. I'm just putting it down, you know? I do a lot of shit. I don't do one thing. I be exploring all type of shit, you know what I'm saying?
Growing up in the hood, growing up in like Taekwondo world. You know, even though we kind of went through that already, you know, how was that though? You know, because me not being from that area, I would think ain't it scary just to stand outside?
Hell nah.
But ain't y'all enemies like 2-3 blocks away and shit?
Bro, motherfucker love to stand outside. Like, that's the goal. Like, back then, well, for them white people on Eberhard, the dub and shit, we stand on the 6th of Eberhard, and you can look straight across, and you'll see people on King Drive. Like, you can just see each other. Motherfucker, you just gang bang and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you gotta understand, motherfucker wanna go outside. We teenage motherfucker on the block. They wanna play. We finna ride our bikes, all type of shit. I found out.
But ain't that like the internet for tread, like, you know, your ops is like right down there.
Yeah, but it wasn't like we could come to the corner and motherfucker just come to the corner and talk shit, like from their corner and talk shit. You know, motherfucker used to play like that a lot. Then sometimes it'd be a motherfucker come out of nowhere.
Oh yeah.
Dumbass shit.
But how do you stand on the block? There ain't no standing on the blocks though, right?
We stand on our block. That's all we ever had was block.
But how though if it's people that's constantly riding past every day, or it wasn't like that?
Man, yeah, it's traffic all day. You gotta either run or shoot or watch them cars. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Grade. That's what you gotta do.
That shit crazy.
But you gotta. This our hood, bro. We been there all life. We ain't got nowhere else to go. The whole city told us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not like we won't war with the whole city. Like they clicked up with niggas, you know, some motherfuckers in the hood, walking through the hood, found a way to survive in the hood. That's why it's different in our hood from they shit. Niggas in our hood gotta run all day with guns, run all day with drugs, all type of shit. Like, they don't gotta do that. Y'all in the gay community. Y'all gotta do that. Niggas over here take risks every day, man, to survive, for sure.
That's crazy. You know, another question I want to ask you that somebody told me, and this might sound crazy, not to squeeze all the answers out your bubble, but
yeah, you good?
Do y'all feel some type of way that Oblock gets all these charity events and all these things like that.
Hell nah, we don't really even care. Cause like this shit years. I mean, I don't care.
Right.
This shit years old, man. This shit too damn old. This shit old as hell. And for me to be, I ain't hooping no more. I ain't standing out, you know what I'm saying, doing no sports and nothing. But they do get a lot of little publicity for little shit, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't even act like they don't know Duck. Y'all need to come over here, paint Duck a poster and come over here and do shit like that. Come in one of these fields, give out shit for Duck. Do something like that, help us. Duck a big rapper, you know what I'm saying?
You know who else used to be with y'all a lot is Brick. You had a good relationship with him too, didn't you?
Yeah, Brick, like family to me.
Yeah.
Family.
You know, when I heard about Brick death, that was kind of shocking because according to, you know, reports, Brick was on that block that they rapped about, you know, that block was famous. There's millions of people know about that block. There's people still standing on that block.
Man, motherfucker, I ain't lie, it's so many different crowds, so motherfuckers do what they want. Photo probably go post on the block, motherfucker probably leave, baby.
But Bubba, that block is in like songs that got hundreds of millions. I mean, if you put all the songs that got hundreds of millions of views, yelling that block out.
You know how your hood is. You want to go stand on your block, and it might be that time motherfucker coming past and see you or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But everybody want to go stand in their hood. You never know when them motherfuckers sliding up. You just want to go to the hood, go to the block. I'll find out.
Right. I find it crazy, dog. You know, I feel like sometimes I don't think a lot of guys realize there's a lot of neighborhoods in Chicago. For some reason, y'all neighborhood the world love.
Cause our hood been around for long. A lot of niggas left our hood, switched up on our hood.
Right.
Got publicity off our hood, came up. We still ain't get no rise.
Yeah.
That's why I told you, I started thinking like, yeah, that's probably why they knocked Duck off. If he got a rise, he's gonna get the feed. Motherfucker gonna get a chance to win. Not feed motherfucker like that, but music wise, I mean, I have motherfucker get in position too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What about King Lil J?
Off 00, I ain't gonna lie. 00, one of my people who locked up just told me 00 and that T told him that he been talking to me every day, all type of shit. 00 ain't saying nothing to me, but one time when he got out, 00, I don't know what to say, but I don't know. He ain't saying nothing to me one time. He got like he fuck with a motherfucker. When he first got out, then he got to fucking with niggas, and I like he won't even fuck with motherfuckers. He don't even know half niggas. He act like he around and screaming in his song and shit like that. I was just talking to him when he was booked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was talking to him when he was doing his bid. I was talking to him and number 26, just talking to them. You know what I'm saying? I was fucking with bro now. Ain't got nothing to do with their case. They ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So you spoke with Butter too. You ain't in between none of that shit that went on.
Hell no, they ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right.
Cause you gotta understand, I ain't gonna lie, they was doing their shit. Even though my folks saying acting arrogant and shit, they probably was, but I was little bro, so Phone was fucking with me. All the guys,
right.
anybody ever said everything, I can't say that because I was little bro. They always showed me love, so I don't be all Phone loved me, you know. I just got older, so Phone can't tell me nothing.
Right.
And I be bugging with Phone that I don't even really be. I just be bugging like, nope, I ain't on that. Fuck that, all that.
I totally get it. Before we get up out of here, Bubba, I want to get you on the board. I want to get your top 10 on this board.
For sure.